Hey everybody, welcome back to Coin Pusher Jr. Today we're just using about 800, 900 tokens that we've had for quite a while now. We're gonna do our best to finish off what my brother had started. I seen him playing this. I figured I'd try to show him up again. We'll see how it goes. There's quite a bit on there. I think old Bob could make quite a bit of money. Oh yeah. It's not doing much yet, but it will. Well, Bob just don't like to see money laying around there like that. See if I can think of a childhood memory. Ooh, wow, that was a good push. Sweet. Well, give me a minute, let me think about it. Probably ought to think of these beforehand, but oh, jeepers. I never do. I just come up with them on the fly. I mean, they're real stories from my childhood, but let's see, what can we talk about? Just give me a minute, I'll think of something good. I think so anyhow. Boy, that ain't budging very good, is it? It's sitting there pretty firm. Nothing's come to me yet. Well, that stuff ain't budging at all, though, is it? Oh, jeepers. Let's see, we've already talked about the bicycle at the beach. Talked about the grain elevator. Talked about my sister's bicycle. Talked about old Bob getting hit in the back with the baseball bat, or baseball. They've talked about the go-kart. And the three-wheeler. Let's see. Oh, we talked about the old pumpkin last time. That was a good one. I really miss Jack the Pumpkin. He was my best friend. Yeah, I spent a lot of time down that tracks. Remember this one? Well, it was a lot of times, really. I had to get done running out there to chase the bus. For those that hadn't seen it, heard it, the previous video we talked about how old Bob would get off the bus and run about 3/4 of a mile down the tracks trying to beat the bus down the block. Oh wow, we're making a bunch of money there. Nice. But I did that for a long time. And it wasn't always a pumpkin, it just, that pumpkin was just there for a while. Train tracks there my whole life. Oh, jeepers. I remember I'd have forks and stuff down there. Old Bob. Wow, that was a good push. Old Bob took a hatchet down the tracks and chopping up the old trees that had fallen over and made himself a real nice fort. Had a big sign on it, said no girls allowed. There wasn't no girls in the whole town but my sister. But pretty much just for her, she wasn't allowed to be in there. Nah, that ain't right. There was another girl there too. I forgot about her. My sister had a friend named Tiffany. Lived in that town. But anyhow, I spent a lot of time down that tracks. And I used to collect old bottles. Couldn't believe how many antique bottles I found down the tracks. Just the neatest thing. They were really old. Glass bottles, they were old jeepers. I wish I still had them, but I always brought them home and gave them to my mama. She always enjoyed them. Told me I was gonna be rich one day off of them bottles. I lost them somehow though. They were really neat. It's amazing what you can find down the trail, down the train tracks. I remember this one time, it was really cold out. My daddy had told me that he was gonna put some coal in the fire. We heated the house with coal back when I was a kid. Or not coal, but with wood. I don't know why, but one night he told me that he was gonna get some coal for it. It would make the house a lot warmer. I knew that track's pretty darn good. I went down that train tracks and with a bucket and a shovel. Nah, maybe it was a rake. It was either a rake or a shovel, I can't remember. Maybe both. But I raked up about 5 gallons of coal that I assume must have fallen out of a train years ago. Took that home one day. It was the very next day. My daddy was so proud of me. I used to go down the train tracks when it was snowing real bad. The wind would pile up all kinds of snow down there. You can make all kinds of snow houses and igloos, and they would get ginormous. Like so big, people would have paid money to stay in these things. Speaking of money, I can tell you, old Bob had a wagon one time. One of those red wagons. That's what I used to carry my pumpkin around in. I accidentally called it a wheelbarrow last night. In the previous video. It was actually a red wagon. I got a real name for him, but I think y'all know what I'm talking about, them red wagons. Oh, jeepers. Anyway, old Bob, he was probably 4 or 5 years old. I mean, I know he wasn't in school yet, so I had to been the summer of when you're turning 4 or turning 5 years old. Well, Bob decided he was going to be a trash man. I went door to door, knocking on everybody's doors, telling them I started my own business, being a trash service. I picked up all their trash in the whole town. It wasn't a big town, but you know, there's 20 houses or so. Well, that was the last ever tokens. So we'll go see what we got, and we'll get back to the story. Be right back. Cha-ching! Well, Bob got 6,300 bucks right there. Oh yeah, nice. Still got about 1,000 tokens too. I think we started out with a little less than that, but we got a little bit more now. So we're doing good. Let's get to it. We're gonna go back and forth a little bit. See if we can't break it up a little better. Where was I? Old Bob was a trash man. Starting it out as business as a trash man. At the age of, we'll go with the age of 5. I might have been 4.5 or 5. But anyhow, I went door to door. I got so much trash. I did it for a couple weeks before my daddy caught me. He didn't even realize it. Us boys, we had to take care of the yard and everything, all the mowing and whatnot. He was always busy at work. But anyhow, old Bob started his own trash service. The only thing was, I forgot all about the money part. I didn't know about that. The neighbors, they didn't bother to tell me. I just come by and pick up the trash and they tell me have a good day. But anyhow, I had trash all over the place. We had a pretty big place. It wasn't as big as my grandpa's place, but jeepers. But it was probably an acre. Big enough for a kid to get in trouble, not get caught for a little bit. But I had trash stacked up. Oh, it was a big old pile of trash. I mean, I get it, I'm older now, but back then it was a huge stack of trash. There must have been 50 bags of trash there. This is stinking like you could never believe. I took my daddy out there and showed him my new business. He's like, "What you mean, boy? What kind of business you got going on?" I said, "I started my own trash service, Papa." It's like, "You did? How much money you make?" "Money? What you talking about, money? I'm a trash man. I didn't know anything about money back then. I just wanted to be a trash man." But anyhow, he seen that big old pile of trash. And my daddy, he didn't get mad very often. But boy, oh boy, that set him off. That was one of the scariest moments I can remember. I was too young to really get in trouble for it. I didn't know any better. He was really more mad at the neighbors, taking advantage of such a young boy like that. He asked me what houses it was. And I said, "Well, Daddy, it's pretty much every house in town." So he took me in the truck and we packed up all that trash. It filled the whole truck up with trash. He had a big old truck. And he said, "Point at it, boy. Point at the houses you've been getting trash from." So I pointed at a house. He got out. And I'm telling you, he was furious. Chucked a couple bags of trash out in their yard. Said, "Which one now, sonny boy?" We drove all through that town, just throwing trash all over the place. I think he kind of got a kick out of it, really. Back in those days, this is a long time ago, things were different. I don't think you'd make it 3 houses down the road nowadays and start throwing trash in people's yards. You're probably gonna get caught. Back then, I don't know, either that or they just knew he was really upset. I never heard any more about it. He was just upset that one day. I had to go around and tell everybody that I had to close business. Business was closing down. They already knew it was closed down by that time now. It's pretty obvious when they walked out their door and seen all that trash. Yeah, well, Bob started up his own trash service. Daddy threw it away. Who knows, I could have been the best trash man this side of the Mississippi. I would have kept on doing it. I just didn't do it right, you know. I didn't know all the ins and outs of the business. It was a flawed system, that was for sure. Had good intentions. Just didn't go the way it should have. Let's stay on that left side some more. Yeah, sorry that if those stores didn't appeal to you. They, like I said, I don't really pre-plan anything. Just whatever comes to mind. They're real stories that happen. Just kind of hard sometimes to think of a good one. Everybody's got good stories. Sometimes it's hard to remember them. It's kind of why old Bob started this channel right here. This will be for my grandkids and my daughter. You know, after I get old. And bless old Bob's soul, but he's gonna pass away eventually. My stories will be out there though. There's more to it than just that. It will be a good, I hope so anyways. Hope one day she can look these videos up when she's a grown woman and watch them have a good laugh at her daddy. It's good for you to try to remember some of the things you did growing up. Or not even just growing up, but just throughout your life. Just sit back and reflect on it. Take it all in. Take in some of those good times. You know, there's gonna be stories I say that just not gonna appeal to everybody. I do my best, but it is what it is. Old Bob's channel still ain't got to 1,000 subscribers yet. Corn Pusher Jr. The video you're watching right now. We're still not up to 1,000 subscribers yet. We're getting close. Well, we got about 6 tokens left. Let's get them in. We'll check it out, see what we got. Cha-ching! Got another $1,000 right there, baby. Nice. We still got about 1,000 tokens too. Doing good. It's getting hard. Old Joe probably did the right thing walking away. I mean, I know we're making money, but boy, it's hard. It's hard making money. On this one anyway. That's stuck on there pretty good. We're gonna work the left side again real hard. But it just doesn't want to go. Come on, pusher. Do something already. You got a lot of people watching you. Make them proud. Come on. You can do better. Get that money moving. That's what they're here for. Watch that money go. Ah, old Bob let go of the button, didn't even realize it. Yeah, old Bob's got one kid. I mean, I guess y'all, most of you already know, but
Bob and Joe, same person.
just spruced up a little bit. I know the voice might seem a little annoying to some of you, but to me it's hilarious. I really enjoy Bob's voice. But anyway, old Bob's got one kid. I got a daughter, she's 20. She's off to college right now. I'm real proud of her. She's not actually off to college because all of her classes are online due to, you know, what's going on right now out there in the world. But she's moved out. She don't live here no more. I see her on the weekends. She comes over. She spends a little time with me. We go out and eat. I take her out to eat. That's really the highlight of my week right there. When my daughter comes home. I know one day it'll stop. She gets her life going. She'll be too busy to come see old Pa. And I understand that, because I'm the same way. I should go see my dad, but you know, people's lives are just real busy. Get working and start a family. Next thing you know, you missed out on 10, 20 years of your life. Not, you didn't miss out on it, but you know what I mean. Kind of drift away from your parents a little bit. Not that that's a bad thing or a good thing, but it is what it is. Yeah, she comes over on Sundays. It's gonna be oh, what's that called? Accountant. She's going to be an accountant. That's what she's going to school for. Tell you what, old Bob don't like walking away from money, but we might have to tonight. I tried every which way to get that stuff to go, and it just don't want to move. Oh, japers. Well, Bob messed this video up pretty bad. I looked down and realized we hadn't been recording. Somehow the recorder turned off. So I don't know how much we'd missed. But we'll keep going. See if we can't keep getting that money. There's what, 2,500 bucks on there still, looks like? It might be 2,100. We'll do what we can to get that though. Oh, japers. Ah, japers again. Oh yeah, starting to move again. Well, that's the last of our tokens right there. Let's check it out, see what we got. Cha-ching! Got 2,800 bucks. Oh yeah. Still got about 1,000 tokens. About doing pretty good. Nice. That felt real slow. I'm not sure what that was. I missed it. We made some money though. $1,500 left. They're being stubborn, I'll tell you what. Come on. Work them hands there, Bob. Need some big pushes. Get the last of that off of there. Ah, jeepers. Boy, it sure ain't wanting to move much, is it? Come on, tokens. Push them chips. Stay on that left side a little bit. Come on. We've put thousands of tokens in here now. It just will not go. Alright, I think old Bod's gonna call it. We're gonna stop there, we're gonna call that night. Old Bob's had enough of them pesky things. They just ain't moving. Just gonna let them be. Somebody else can take them home if they want. Let me check it out, see what we got. Tally it all up. Be right back. Cha-ching! Altogether we got $10,200. Not bad for a night's work. I mean, it fought us hard though. It fought us every minute. It was probably one of the hardest ones we ever did. My body's worn out, his fingers are sore. It's gonna get some ice on him and take the rest of the day off. Y'all have a good evening. We'll see you on the next video. Later, taters.